Hey everybody, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we're gonna take a look at my favorite mod. I just wanted to jump in here with the intro because I was so excited I forgot to record an intro. So here we go, guys. Okay guys, we're here and we're gonna go over my favorite mod of them all. And I'm actually a bit sad of the fact that I didn't notice this got updated. I did put in a follow this mod, click that. So I assumed that Nexus would tell me when this got updated, but it didn't. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go over. So I am gonna start with going in here and telling you that all of these things he got in here, they are all tagged as modded, as you can see here, but they all also have the tag Safari pack. So therefore you can't just go in here and search if you want to, but I have sorted it into a bit of as good as I could. Under nature we got these things and we have them all here. We have some logs here. They're called African log 1 and 2. And then we got these called four baobab branch 1, 3, 2, 4. Then we got here 4 baobab 3 trunk, and that's big because this autumn. Just going in here. 4 meters just for comparison, so I think that's 8. So down here we got full river banking. Sorry. 1 to 4. Back here we got some big stones, copy rock, and again 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6. Then here we have some other rocks, which these are amazing to use. As you can see here, they actually, when you place them, you can pull them up, but basically they will place down here. And they also have this, if you turn on snap position, then you can see they will kind of snap into each other and make a completely different shape. And I think they all have that. So it's just a fun little thing they call Serengeti rock. Again, 1 to 10, I think. Then we got over here the Terramite mount. These aren't functional, you can't use them as enrichment, but they are so well done. Look into the holes. Yeah, the holes is the best part, I personally think. Of course, if you do this, they will seem a bit weird, but when you just play your game, this will look so good. And then lastly, over here we have these gravel patches circles, and as you can see we have multiple sizes. Some of them we only have 3 of, and some of them we have 4 of. Sorry. And I think it's basically the same sizes and shapes as the normal gravel we get, but aren't they just beautiful? They are flat, you can see when you go down here. Well, not completely flat, but every single piece won't bend up or down. But again, when you just play your game and use them maybe for a path or something like that, that would look amazing. Or put some flowers on them or something like that. I'm running a bit fast today because there's so many things in here. If you go in under the facilities, you also get something. You get, this is actually the least impressive item in here because it's a African picnic canopy. I just think it's one of these shaders or what they call, but that actually doesn't do anything. That's why it's the least impressive thing in here, even though it are first of all flexi colored, which we love, but also the fact that it's one of these smaller pieces that can be difficult to actually make believable in your game. This African picnic bench, but the fun part about it is that it's not... Oh, he changed that? Okay. I actually thought it was a restaurant table, but now it's a picnic table. So, but guests will still go and sit on it, which I think is amazing. That you can use this in some kind of, you make a African bigger build, then you can have a area with these tables. And look at the details. I know when we go this close it might look a bit weird, but look at the chairs from this angle. Beautiful. The table, you need to go a bit further away for the table to be very beautiful. But I love this. I love the details. I love he put time into this, and of course we have a bench that match. And again, this looks like tree and it's beautiful, and then it looks like it painted and then it got used a lot, so it looks dirty, and that's amazing. Then we got a trash can over here, and it works as a trash can, and I think it's the only mod out there that actually have a functioning trash can, and it's fucking flexi colored. Now I just used 3 very prominent colors so you can see. If I put orange, you can maybe see the last color. It's up here, text here. So you can do whatever you want to do with this. I'm just checking here. Yes, this is also flexi colored. And it's both the wood itself and it's the things on it, and wow. And the same with the table as well, but that only have 2 colors, so that's this shape. And then in this part here. So the white and the tree over here you can't flexi color, but that's actually a lot of flexi colored. Then we go over here. I'm just gonna move the sun a bit so we can see what we're doing. We get new wall pieces, and we have 2 different wall pieces, and you will get them all in the normal ones. The only thing that's this piece over here doesn't have the rounded of these, only have the square one. When we go in here, but it's still fine, where this have all of the pieces, every single one. You also get both of them in a floor / rooftop over here, and then we get a lot other rooftops. So we first of all have the normal rooftop. These doesn't come in every single thing we want. I tell you that right now, because when I go in here, just move there. Then here you can see we have this piece over here, which is also flexi. Aren't you? I was sure you were flexi colored. Yeah, you are flexi colored. And we have 4 different colors here, so we put in some green there, some red, some blue, and then some purple. Just so you can see what you can, how many different variations you can make. I don't think anyone wants this particular color scheme, but if you want to, it's fine with me. But anyway, you got some good variation of this, but this piece here, called Sandstone Pyramid Corner, we only have 6 different opportunities for. They do say it's a pyramid, so it makes sense that you have these in 3 different heights, and then you have these in 3 different heights, and that's it, because it's made to build a pyramid, which I find a bit sad. I would love to have all of the kinds with that. But then we get to the last part here. Oh, I just want to see, are you flexicolored? You're not flexicolored. You're flexicolored? No, you're not flexicolored. I thought you were, but you're not. Anyway, here it seems like you have everything, including these pieces. And these pieces. So you get a lot of variation with that. And you also get these pieces here. Also in that. And you also get a flat rooftop in that scheme. Some of them do actually place a bit low. You can see here. It wants to place down here, but it actually are bigger than that. And then this piece, which I like, it's an awesome piece, but it's a bit fun. It's actually all here on a roof decorations and not on a props or anything like that. So it's just a bit little fun thing I've noticed, but it's so well done. We can see here. And also this straw roof, when you get this close, it's made very well. So now we got over here, so we got some poles. We got these 2. That's African stick fence, which I assume actually have something to do with the fence down here. We're gonna get to that. Then we got this one pole that stands alone, African painted timber. So that's of course our flexi colored. Then we got this piece, African decorative wall pillar. Also very flexi colored. We can change the white here. Not that color, that color. Then we can choose this color, the base color I think it is, and then this color in the top. I don't say this made it any prettier, but there's a lot to play with there. Then we got some timbers, and we got the thin here. African unpainted timber, so therefore no flexi color. And these called timber, African unpainted timber 01, 2 meters, 4 meters, 6 meters. Then we got the African unpainted timber 02, 2 meters, 4 meters, 6 meters. That doesn't say anything about meters, but I assume that's 6 meters. Nay, that can't be 6 meters. If that's 6 meters. Weird. Anyway, so this doesn't say meters at all. And then we got the African unpainted timber 04. So this actually not 02 like this. This is 04, but it's kind of alone and it looks very much like the rest of them. So I don't know if that's just a mistake. Then we got African unpainted timber 3, 2 meters, 4 meters. And nothing about meters on this one. Then we got here the unpainted African unpainted timber 05, 2 meters, 4 meters, and nothing about meters. Then we got over here, these are actually quite amazing. This is just a plaster piece, I think. Yeah, I put up here, so that's not new. What's new is these pieces. And sorry, there they are flexi colored. So if you want to do anything with that, you have full variation of that. Then you got this okay, I can't pick it right now. I cannot. Oh, okay, so I could. Broken brick wall stain decal. and that's also flexi colored. If you color it this color, I would like to know what you spelled then. And then we have this piece here, as you can see. And that's also flexi colored. So a lot of variation possibilities. Then should we just talk about the crack? This beautiful piece up here. I think a 4-meter path fits through here. So you can't just walk through it, but it would work weird if you get a bigger path than 4 meters. You want people to go in here and not out here, I think. So you could both use it as an entrance to a building or playground, or just something weird to place around. It is one piece, even though it looks like it disconnected here. It is still only one piece. So let's go in here. We got African decor decorative wall. It do place on the ground, so you need to place it up of something to make it fit off like a wall, or you need to use the axis to place it. So we got these two variation, and they are also both flexi colored. And that's both of them. Then we got these weird thingies, and they are placed in the order that I found them. So therefore you will see that some things we go back to at a point. But we got these two thingies, and they are placed as they would be. So you can see here, I want to place this. And it placed this way, and if I want to place this, it want to place this way. Then we got these two middle thingies with the lemurs, I guess, and some kind of bug or a gazelle or something like that, maybe a deer. Then we got the lion here, which I also assume is flexi colored, and it is. There's 4 different colors to choose, and over here we have the rhinoceros, also flexi colored. And then we got these small signs here, which are very Africa-like, if you ask me. Then we get some other kind of timber, and we got, just wanted to pull this up so you can see there's a difference between these two. And then there are some flatter pieces here. You get 3 of, and then more higher pieces or more square pieces here you have 3 of. And then these planks you have 4 of. Sorry, 3 of, but basically you only need this one because this is basically 2 of this, and this is basically 4 of this. Then we have some fun things here. We got some eggs. You know, we already got some eggs in the game. I think they came with some of the DLCs. But he kind of made his own variation of them here. And then we got this lamp, and I haven't tested it yet, so let's look together. It works! It kind of works because it, you can see it's kind of looks like the light is over here, so the middle of the light is here and it should be there, and also the fact that there's no light inside of the light, so it kind of works but not perfectly. We go back here, then we got 4 different rope thingies. One of them is this one, which I really can't figure out what I wanna do with, but basically I'm amazed that he makes stuff this small, and they are of course flexi colored. Both this but also the 3 ropes here. Then over here we have these beautiful trunks here. We have this case, we have a skeleton. We have these 2 crates, and we have over here we have these 2, you know, if you want to hang an animal or something up there, you can do this. Then we got these, and I think we have something from one of the DLCs again, but he just made 3 different variations. All 3 variation comes in these patterns, and they of course fit on everything. If we go in here, have I push? Yeah, it should go fitting. Yeah, you can see here it fits. There, put it back down. Then we got the fins here, and that's why I think these fit in. But these things alone is one of the best modded things we have in the game. I love to use them, they are amazing. There's 2 different variation of them. You can see here we have this that's more irregular. Up and down and up and down. This one is also up and down, but this one is more. And then you have these thicker poles in this on the back, which you don't have here. Then we have these 2 again here and again here. And then you might wonder, well, couldn't you just turn this around to make it that? You could, but yeah, the place a bit too low in the ground, these ones. Then you will see the rope here, which I don't think is pretty. So I would rather have guests on one side and then it's either a work zone or a animal behind it, so you don't see that. But they're also flexi colored. The rope isn't though. Then let's jump right over. Yeah, I think we're gonna take these 3 pieces, and they look weird, I know, but they are water, and they're, if you see them from the end here, then really nothing there. So I just want to show you, and again I'm trying to go quick because this is can fast be a very long video, but we gotta do this. Then we take this piece, place it down here, and we can maybe just, and then I would always use X here to make sure that I have the exact same height and angle on anything. Boom, then we have a lake, just like that. What I would prefer then, just me personally, I would still fill it up with water, but sometimes the water line doesn't match. I think here it does. If I do this, here you can see the water line is down here, but I want the water line to be higher, so we're gonna do this. And now, because I have water under this, the animals will still go and drink for it, but it looks like the water is up here. So you can have very little water, but still make it appear like you have more. Then we got here, and it's still the same mud we are in. We got the 2 tents here, which I think is very, not specific African, but very out in the desert or out in the grassland-ish areas. Then we got the 2 trucks here, the zebra and the leopard here, and they are flexi colored. And one thing is you can change this color, but you can also change this color down here. Then you can change the seat color, and here the background color. So there's a lot to change, and that's on both of them. And then we have a chair and sofa. Pieces I really love, because when you get close, there's he have been working so much on this. I just can't figure out what to use them for. So we're gonna go down here. Then we got these 3 thingies, pedestal, and they work kind of alongside with these. And if you look here, we get a whole new litter system here, and they look so good. Here you can see the 8. They are so beautiful. So we get 2 different variations of litters, and that's this one and this one. Very different, but still both different from each other, but also different from what we already have, and I think they are amazing. Of course, everything here is flexicolored. Then we got these 2. Didn't we just do this? Here, it's the same here, but here now it's just black. And that's white, so this kind of looks like a bat. And this kind of looks like a bird, so choose the color you like. We got 2 different footprints, and then 4 different kinds of scratches or lines, what we're gonna call them. And then, a 3rd footprint over here. Then we got the statues and the elephant in the room here. Aren't they just gorgeous? They are so beautiful. I love them. And I love that he gave us 2 different pieces. I'm just gonna move them out here so we can see the rest of this. 2 different hippos, giraffe, rhinoceros, what they call, vultures, zebras, 6 different lions, and he remembered the female lion. I love that. Normally we only get the male lions because they have the mane, but we got both of them here. We have some gorillas here. We got some, what's it called, wildebeest, buffalo. Sorry, we have 3 different. I think one of them are dead. Cheetahs, honey badger. Yes. Then we got the. I clicked on the wrong one. Bongo. We got the. Why can't I pick you? Then I. There. The kudu. Then we got some heads here. And they of course all fit on the plank we had before, and a cheetah blanket. And that's kind of the real life. These could both be like, I know they're not called stuffed, but you know, after they visit a taxidermy, so these could come from real animals. Now we come over to the more signish version. So we have these 3 here, which are beautiful. I kind of think this fits in with the new what's it called, the new gazelle species we get with the new DLC. And then we got a macaque maybe, and then some kind of cat, and we got a little tree here. Then over here we got so much new stuff. And this is everything we need, everything we want. You know, when you make a habitat, you want to make it specific for the animal, and then you don't get the signs you need. So we have this one over here that looks very lifelike. Again, did I put the same gorilla in twice? Probably. So these looks very lifelike. I know they're not too much, but they are. And these over here is so much more cartoonish. Then we have 2 maps. I believe it's Africa. I hope it's Africa. And they are again same map, but in 2 very different designs, which I love. And then we got these with no name thingies. Okay, I get back to you on that. Going back here, we have the middle statues. We have 2 lions, rhino, cheetah. I think this is a crane. No, sorry, flamingo. We have 3 of them. And then we have 3 antelopes. Then we go over here. I think we have 2 zebras, but they could also be horses. And these are flexi colored, but only 1 color, so you can give them stripes. Lions, elephant heads, and then we have 4 different elephants, and I checked they are different even though they look a lot alike. Then we have 2 different giraffes, and then here we have 2 middle ones more, which would be the lions, but they are way bigger than the ones over here. Then you have noticed something moving here, and that's a bird. White-backed vulture. So if you have some kind of place where you want to, something is dying beneath, then these would flow around. They can't do a lot of things, I will say, though. I just want to find them. Why can't I click on you now? There. So, and it's called White-backed vulture O3 animated. And why I think that is important, kind of, was it? Where did I find you? I found you in here. There. Now, when I start the time here, they will move, but as you can see, the one I have in my hand moves wrong. So you need to use the X button. But just some there. You see, it kind of flows through the ground, so we're gonna pull it up, and then we're gonna, it's this part in here is the middle of where it moves. So now it moves the right side or the right angle, and then I just move this after how high I want it to fly and where I want it to fly. You can see it moves around with this. And then if I want them to fly after each other here, I can just keep adding more, and then they will get here, and then I can, one that moves a bit different than the rest of them, just move it a bit around. So you can see now I have a whole colony. It's only this mod, only this vulture in this entire mod that does this and have any animation. He have a bird mod somewhere, I haven't found that yet, where he have multiple birds that can do this, and when I find it, I will make a video on it. But this can just bring so much life into something. The guests won't look at them as animals, and they don't have, you can't use the education for them or anything like this. This is props, so you won't get anything out of that. And then the last thing I want to end this on is the Nicholas LionRider air balloon. Isn't it just beautiful? I really like this. I believe that his ego needed a boost since he made it his own, but it's still flexi colored, and the beautiful Nicholas LionRider logo lion can you use for so many different things. So it's beautiful. Again, it can't do anything, it stays where you placed it. But it's, yeah, I just really love it. I also think it's new, actually. So last thoughts. This is what's been updated for the 1.9 update. This Tuesday, I think, we get the 1.10, this, which means this might break. There's a bigger risk of animal mods breaking than mod props breaking, but I would still recommend don't get this right now, because if you use props in a zoo and you remove that mod, then you can't enter that zoo before you have the mod again. And if you have the mod on your game or in your game when you get the new update, then it will possibly break your game, and you don't want to deal with that. So make sure you don't have any mod on your computer or you can have them on the computer, just not in the game, this Tuesday, and then the modders will kind of tell you if they work or not. But it is possible that when this get updated for the 1.10, that he will add some things in that. But I won't make a new video then, because I have more mods I want to make videos on. So, but all of this is one freaking free mod. That's amazing. I will say though, when you download the mod, you have the possibility of sending money to Nicholas LionRider as a thanks. You don't have to, but you can choose to. And he made all of this for you to play with for free, and I love it. I love prop mods so much more than I love animal mods. Basically because at a animal you build for once in a zoo. The props, good props you can use in every single build. For instance, I have used these 3 walls. I have used so much. These pieces I have used a lot. These pieces especially, and these over here. These I also used a lot. This fence is probably my to-go fence, and this water brings me so much. The things over here I use less, but when I want to make some kind of spring with some animals around or something, I use these so much. They are beautiful, gorgeous. You can use them in your entrance, you can use them around the zoo, whatever you want to. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, but at this time I really love this mod. So that's all I have for you today, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye guys!